Hey guys, Darren here with a box review of 1990, I think this is 94 or it's 95. Unfortunately with Classic, with their NFL experience, I never know exactly what year it is. I think that this is a 1995 set, even though I think it's dated 94. I don't know, it's weird. They like to do this, they like to advertise the set as being from a year before it actually was, I believe. Kind of a mess of a company, really. This is a very small box, and that's because it doesn't have a lot of cards in it, and for very good reason, because the set itself is only 100 cards. The card set starts off with 2 checklists, which I've never been a big fan of. It's nice to have a frontispiece, but 2 checklists is a bit much. And then it goes right into a team by team breakdown throughout the set. And so you have, these are actually pretty nice. Well, it sure looks like a 1994 card. Really nice full bleed image. They did a really good job selecting the images. The design is lackluster. I think that the banner up here, the very complex banner that you can see extremely well here on the checklist, I think that that's a nice logo. I like it. And so I'm perfectly fine with that on here. They should have improved the text for the player name. I like the idea of having a team color for the text, but it needs something more than a box that looks like an eraser mark. If it had a little bit better of a design down there, it'd be really good. Back, I just don't like the way that it works, but that's me. But like I said, the images, very good. This is a well prepared set in terms of that, and it was only 100 cards, so you'd kind of expect for them to do that. I got within 2 cards of the set. I am missing, I believe, one of the I think it's one of the Patriots, probably Ben Coates, now that I think about it, because this would be about the right time for him to show up. And then I'm also missing one of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as well. So I'm not missing cards that are really important, but I will say when you open up a box like this, it's only 100 cards. This is a tricky problem with the early 90s, or with the mid 1990s, is when you have a small set that's only 100 cards, it goes by quick. And especially in college cards, you notice it. There's not a lot of room for stars, but they're packed in there. So the set itself, like I said, this is 98 out of 100 cards. And then for the doubles, I got about half again as many doubles. And boy, was this streaky. I mean, really streaky. So I got 2 extra Troy Aikmans, I got 2 extra Michael Irvins, 2 extra John Elways, and then buckle up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra Barry Sanders, only 1 extra Favre, 1 extra Allen, 1 extra Montana, 3 Dan Marinos, and a Steve Young. So no additional Jerry Rice if there was one in the set. I did not get an extra Emmitt Smith. And so that's kind of the weird thing of going through this box, is you run into these streaks of, all right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4 Glenn Milburns, 1, 2, 3, 4 Shannon Sharps. We got 5 Herman Moores. We got 5 Rodney Peets. And then we got 3 Warren Moons. We got 4 Webster Slaughters. That's the thing. It's very streaky. And I would like to think that in a box of this size, that you're going to at least get 1 complete set out of 100 cards, because it's ridiculous to have that many doubles, especially with the streaks, and be this far shy. If you are going to do that, at least make sure that there are a lot of chase cards to pull out. And boy, was that lacking. Now there are, I believe, 3 chases. No, I think it's only 2 chase card sets. There is a special edition Troy Aikman Super Bowl MVP card, I did not get. There are limited print classic rookie cards, which I did get. I'll show you those in a second. And I think there's supposed to be Rookie of the Year cards as well. It seems like I saw that somewhere, but I'm not seeing it here, so maybe not. But for the LP cards, I only got 2. I got Troy Aikman and I got Reggie Brooks. And this is what I mean by being a year off, because I think they were treating these as like rookie cards. At any rate, these are nice cards. I like the way that they're done. I like the color fade, always love that. The gold foil, This is what Don Rush should have done in 94. This is perfect, but it's complemented on the card. So this is extremely well crafted. And then the back of the card actually looks like a playoff card rather than classic, which is, I find that interesting, kind of a cross-brand affair. But this is it. At least in the year, I think the year following, they had a gold foil parallel, which makes it better. But to open up an entire box and only come away with these cards, and if you're into Barry Sanders, then you're in good shape with this box. But the next box will be heavy into Emmitt Smith, and it won't have a single Barry Sanders. Who knows? Classic always could have done a better job. I was leery about opening this box because I didn't have high hopes, and it turned out okay, but it's not, they could have done a lot better. But again, that's the story of Classic. So yeah, so at any rate, that's how this experience went for me. 1 or 2 cards shy of a complete set. They're cheap cards, so I can easily get them to complete the set, but just 2 cards away, a lot of doubles, and a lot of Barry Sanders, as you saw, and only 2 chase cards, which they could have done better in that regard. Otherwise, yeah, so that's how it went for me. Thank you guys for watching.